Hi everyone, this is Bobby again. Um, Actually, a lot of people have reached out to me. How do I plan my trading portfolio? So I thought I quickly put down some thoughts, and I kind of created what is the best strategy for your trading portfolio. So this is the session where I will be discussing about that, give you some ideas. Firstly, a legal disclaimer. Myself, Bobby. Again, any authorized contributors or moderators of 5 cents or 5 cents bot and 5 cent services LLC are not investment advisors and not plan authorized planners or security brokers. All information provided is strictly opinions for informational and educational purposes only. And we may or may not even execute the trades. We only offer information. uh, Probably we may not even plan our portfolio exactly the way we are mentioning. Um, so firstly, before you think about the trading is kind of very tempting, but because you might have heard of some friend made X amount of money from his Tesla trades or from some other trades. But before you start thinking about trading, I want you to first think about what is your financial status is, right? Do you really need, look at not just for short-term perspective, but at least next 6 months time, think about what do you really need the money that you might have saved in your bank or checking account. And do you have sufficient money for emergency funds just in case you lost your job or the economy is not doing or something, some family events happen? Do you have enough money to cover all that? Uh, and just in case the trading can be like both ways. You may benefit, you may profit from the trades, and you may also lose the trades, or the money can be stuck in the trades also, right? So just in case if that event happens, how quickly you will be able to generate the funds from your other sources. It could be your primary source of employment, or it could be a rental income, or it could be any other thing, right? uh, and do you have any upcoming family changes or some events that like your kids are getting graduated, or you're forcing some kind of a stress with some divorce or anything? So think about that, those events too, before you consider trading. And one of the most important thing I always tell my members is about the profit. In every trade, how much profit are you expecting and what makes you happy? First, you think about that. We suggest like any profit, please take it from the market, and that because it makes you happy. Whether it is 8%, 3%, 10%, it doesn't matter. But what makes you happy is the first thing you need to know. And we strictly suggest not to do over trading and force trading. Like I know many of the day traders have this kind of a temptation because they see a lot of things that are moving in the market, and they end up doing over trading or force trading. Like maybe the market today is not supporting, but they just want to trade it like you, and they do the force trading, and because of both of these two events, they end up in a lot of financial loss. So be cautious about that. So go through develop a good habits, go through the do's and don'ts that I have provided in my previous intro sessions. We will talk more about those as we go, as I keep conducting more sessions. Um, but if not, if you have not seen the previous slides on the do's and don'ts, please go through them in my previous video. And the very, I'm not sure what kind of a trading portfolio you have, but I kind of made up something like if your trading portfolio size is 5 to 10K, 10 to 25K, and 25 to 50K, what you can do. And after 25K, I think you can take a margin. I'm not really sure. I'm coming from the think or swim perspective or the TD Ameritrade. So maybe for TD Ameritrade, I think 25K plus is the minimum. 25 is the minimum after that to get into the margin account. And similarly, and again, a lot of people have a concern about using the margin accounts. Yeah, you can use margin account as long as you can close your position quickly, but not just thinking about some trade is sitting on the margin, then I would suggest you not to enter those trades. And I think, again, maybe I'm wrong. You can talk to the TD Ameritrade platform customer services or your trading platform services. Like whenever I trade options, probably those don't come under the margin account. They have to be on the cash account. Moving on to the next slide. Okay, so these are, I consider the size of 5 to 10K are like a small accounts. Anything less than 25K, I consider to be small accounts in general, because you won't get the margin and probably you want to build your portfolio a little strong so that you can have some room to take enough risks. So for especially for the 5 to 10K people, the risk appetite is kind of going to be a little low because you are having a very limited funds. And so my recommendation is any alerts that are coming for the day trading options, just trade only one per day. Don't overtrade, even though however the market is tempting, just don't trade too many. Pick one trade, and if you are making even a 30% profit, just come out of it. So make an habit that you are going to make only one trade, and the max size doesn't exceed more than 250 to 500, and you come out of the trade. The second thing is like the swing trades. So okay, the day trades are some mostly weeklies or even the same day expiry. That's where the risk is a lot. So you're taking only one risky trade. That means. Whereas the swing trades, normally swing trades are mostly like 2+ weeks that are expiring, the options expiring in 2+ weeks. You can hold at least two positions. Again, each trade need not exceed more than $500, 250 to 500. You can take more trades if in case you are planning like let's say you're planning $2,000 for your swing. You can make it like don't exceed more than 1,000. That's what I mean. So you can have maybe uh, four positions over here. But I normally recommend not to do that because again, you have a small account. If just in case market doesn't favor you for 2 weeks, then you might end up making a big loss. And then your account size falls significantly down and you will be again getting into the stress. So better don't exceed more than two trades in the swing. And just in case if something tempts you for them to make a third trade, I would highly recommend that you closed one of your swing trades before you consider entering another one. And the strategy trades are our options are usually 3 to 8 weeks of time frame. We scale in very slowly, and I recommend not to put more than 35% of your portfolio anytime into the swing trades, strategy trades. Um, And my high recommendation for the small accounts with 5 to 10K is to focus on more on strategy trade and just like one trade a day. If you can't make the one trade, that just for the it's okay. Okay, some people might be saying that they made 500% on a day trade. That's okay for you. If you just can't trade it, don't feel FOMO. Don't make again. That goes back to your force trading. You don't want to force trade or over trade, force trade. Stocks, again, this is a very small account. I feel like any stocks that you want to hold, try to keep it in the range of 250 to 500, $1,000, and try to make an habit of exiting at 8 to 15% profit. And I strictly suggest you not to enter into some speculative stocks like bio, pot, IPOs. Unless the market, if you read the market, there can be a lot of newses that can be saying that that will be tempting you to go after them. But I strictly suggest my members like not to do any kind of a speculative trade because one day the news can be good, the other day the news can be so bad that these can drop my heavily, and you may lose a lot of money here. And most importantly for this small accounts is the cash. Don't get worried even if you're sitting on a cash of 70% or more than that. And if you're not trading is also fine. You're sitting on the cash and waiting for the right opportunity. That is what exactly a strategy trader would do. Most of the times he likes to sit on a cash until he sees the right market direction and right opportunity. So don't get just worried that you are sitting on a pile of cash. Uh, so my pretty much my the rest of the recommendations for the 10 to 25K is also the same, going to be very same, with exception to like you might be increasing number of trades that you are going to make per day, and holding not more than again 3 to 4 of in the swing trades, holding not more than 5 to 10 in the strategy trades. Actually, in fact, if you want, you can convert all of these into a strategy trade, because strategy trades you can scale slowly, or you can have some kind of you can build a plan just in case if the strategy trade is not working in your favor or in our favor, right? So we can plan it very well. And similarly, stocks holds not more than like 2 to 6 positions of $1,000 to $2,000 each. Don't exceed again 30% of your portfolio into the stocks, and always try to rotate your money with 8 to 15% profit. Again, your account is still small because you can't get hold of the margin. You can't take even if there is a great opportunity, you might not be able to jump in. So better avoid speculative stocks, bios, IPOs, like we have seen in by IPOs, right? Lemonade and Big C, they go up and they go down. They can even make a move of 50%, and you don't want to get trapped. Again, cash is the king. Maintaining cash is not a big problem. That means you are doing a right strategy. You are waiting for the right opportunity. Moving on to the 25 to 50K. Um, yeah, this is a kind of a portfolio where you have some cushion, you have some room. Like even if a couple of trades go against you, you can make a good comeback, because you can increase your risky trade a little bit higher, and try to get into good profit out of that. So you have a little bit more room to play around. So you're in a little bit more safer zone here. But again, still the risks are the same. Whether you don't want to get back into the from 25K to 50K into the lower size. Your goal is to get into the next level, right? So still be cautious. Don't over exceed your trades and positions. And I'll make another video which explains about how you want to split if you have an 100K account, or even a 75 or 50 to 70K account, how you want to split something within the stocks itself. How you want to plan yourself within the stocks, like some are like what is the kind of ratio you would like to put it into small caps, mid caps, and large cap, and various types of funds. So I'm going to talk about in that next video about that. Um, yeah. So yeah, guys, if you're more than 100K, you can reach out to me. I can help you create a kind of a plan, but uh, again, I'm not a financial expert advisor. So, but I can surely help you with that. Uh, Thank you very much for watching this video.